Давай.
Scouts of the 98th Airborne Division at the refractory plant in the Chasiv Yar area.
Уходим.
The Russians launched a direct hit with a powerful FAB-1500 on the position they had identified. The FAB-1500 is a Russian-made 1,500-kilogram general-purpose bomb. FAB stands for High Explosive Airborne Bomb. The aircraft carrying the FAB-1500 are Russian fighter jets such as Su-24, Su-34, Su-30, Su-35, Tu-22M. During reconnaissance in the Sumy region, Russian drones detected mortars and several firing positions of the Ukrainian armed forces. Kamikaze drones were then sent in, and the positions were destroyed one by one. Russian FPV drones hit all targets with precision. Today, Russian helicopters and fighter jets can be seen in the skies over the Kursk region. They seem to be quite numerous.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
Russian artillery is repeatedly firing at the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces. In order to effectively hit targets, artillery units receive coordinates from reconnaissance elements and then conduct artillery fire. UAVs and FPV drones detect enemy positions with thermal and optical cameras. Digital battle management systems. Coordinates are instantly transmitted to artillery units. Radio and data links. Reconnaissance elements in the field send coordinates to artillery units via radio or data links. A Russian soldier of the assault brigade of the 36th Army of the Vostok Group destroyed an anti-tank mine in a bunker of the Ukrainian armed forces. The fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod wrecked a heavily armored vehicle with a single hit. A T-72 tank of the armed forces of Ukraine was detected near Kasyanivka, Kharkiv region. The fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod was then destroyed by a precision strike. On March 9, 2025, one day after the start of the Russian Army's Kursk offensive operation, the AFU command sent troops to counterattack in the Sujan area near the village of Guevo. Intense fighting continues in the area. The Russians repeatedly attacked an armored vehicle that their reconnaissance drones had spotted. The crew of the immobilized armored vehicle went into the trees to hide. Drones with the ability to drop ammunition detected the infantry in the forested areas, and that's what happened. The armored vehicle was finished off with the last shot. A UAV control center of the armed forces of Ukraine was detected near the village of Balaya Gora. The position was monitored for some time, the work was recorded, and the location of the position was recorded. Then Russian attack drones took action and first hit the control center, that is, the bunker. Then the position was completely destroyed by hitting the antennas. The following question may come to mind. Why didn't they hit the antennas first? If the antennas had been hit first, the personnel in the bunker would have realized the attack and could have quickly left the area. Write your opinion in the comments. Kursk direction. According to the intelligence received by the operators of the attack drone of the Russian armed forces, a group of Ukrainian armed forces vehicles will pass through the intersection. Therefore, the attack drone arrived at the intersection and waited. After the vehicles passed, it took off and directly attacked the vehicles. The tank of the Ukrainian armed forces chose a good position for firing, but the operators of the northern UAV suddenly struck a hard blow when they least expected it. UAV operators of the 36th Army of the Vostok Group are destroying Air Force positions and other facilities in the South Donetsk direction. The drone operators of the Northern Group detected an APC fleeing back from the Kursk region and quickly moved on it, hitting the armored vehicle and cutting off its movement. After the armored vehicle lost its movement, the crew quickly abandoned the vehicle and looked for a place to hide. A pickup truck of the Ukrainian armed forces drove off after completing its mission in the forest. The pickup was unaware that it was being tracked by Russians. Reconnaissance operators quickly calculated and recorded its coordinates. Then, the attack drone moved in and hit the pickup truck with a direct hit. The pickup truck burned for some time. Eventually it stopped and the pickup was totaled. A view from the town of Sudja. At the end of the video, an APC of the Ukrainian armed forces is seen being hit. In the area of the village of Dakhny in Donetsk, UAV operators of the 14th Independent Guard Special Forces Brigade of the Vostok Group strike a hard blow at the van. This was followed by several more drone strikes against the fleeing crew. The same crew was seen getting into an armored vehicle in the village, and the drone hit it.
A number of UAV checkpoints and UAV vehicles were detected in the Sumy area. Russian UAV operators attacked the personnel and equipment in the basement. After the basement was hit, the equipment in the warehouse next to it was also hit. Then the UAV operators' vehicles were also hit, preventing them from escaping. UAV operators of the 5th Guards Brigade of the 36th Army of Group Vostok reportedly hit a position where the repeater antenna was deployed. A house with ammunition and equipment was detected on the southern front. The coordinates were then transmitted to attack drone operators. The operators sent a drone with powerful explosives into the house used as a warehouse. As a result of a violent explosion, the house was destroyed. In modern warfare, it seems unlikely to stop drones for now. Leave your thoughts in the comments. After drone operators from the 39th Brigade of the Southern Forces Group hit the temporary deployment position, the personnel inside relocated and took cover in a basement. Another incoming FPV drone then crashed directly into the basement. Russian reconnaissance drone operators on the southern front have detected a mortar position. This mortar is positioned right next to the basement, because in the event of a drone attack, the crew can immediately hide in the basement. That's smart, and that's what happened. While patrolling in the Kursk border region, 2 personnel standing in the middle of the street were detected. The fiber optic drone quickly dived in. In the village of Dakhna, AFU soldiers surrendered. Russian soldiers transported them to safety. In the same village, the house used for temporary deployment was blown up by an anti-tank mine. A Russian soldier threw an anti-tank mine into the basement of a badly damaged house. Houses used as UAV control centers in the village of Dakhny were repeatedly hit by Russian FPV drones. Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like. In the Pokrovskoye direction, Russian reconnaissance drones detected a basement with soldiers. An attack drone was immediately dispatched. This drone carried thermobaric ammunition. This munition is particularly effective in destroying targets in sheltered locations, creating waves of high heat and pressure that affect a large area. By carrying these munitions, drones can attack enemy targets quickly, stealthily, and with high precision. The tank crews of the center group hit one fortified position after another in the Pokrovskoye direction. These positions were used as firing points and were also used as UAV control points. Russian reconnaissance drones detected them, and Russian tank crews hit them. Closed firing positions were hit. Targets were hit as a result of the harmonious cooperation of tank and drone units. Russian drone operators detected the Leopard tank and destroyed it in successive strikes without wasting any time. In the same area, FPV drones dived directly into an armored vehicle that was heavily damaged and fell into a ditch, destroying it. Infantry entering the bunker in the ditch were tracked.